You have practiced a long time, and things have changed. When you first in practice, you hardly gave immunizations. You had a little DPT, a little polio, an MMR, and basically it wasn't a big headache to give out vaccines. And the cost was a little bit, but it wasn't unreasonable. It seems to immunize with all these vaccines, a boy is about $1,200 to $1,300, and a girl about $1,600 to $1,700. And we would say a small practice would be, say, 2,000, and a bigger practice might be 4,000 patients. So you can see that a doctor for 1,000 boys would lay out $1.2 million to buy a vaccine, and the girl 1.6. Am I accurate in making that statement?
I never figured it out, but I think it's pretty close. And the vaccines the prices are going up every day,
and you have to store it. It's $100,000 in a refrigerator,
right.
And if you have a power failure, a grown man might start to cry. Right. So that is a big headache. And when you give a vaccine, you don't make money on it. You probably lose money. Is that true?
You know, there's a lot of costs that go into the vaccine when you think about it, and the storage and the syringes and all the stuff that goes with it.
And there's labor, reporting it, reporting to
documentation, and reporting to the Board of Health and New York State who gets what and all that, with each lot number and each expiration date. So there is a lot that goes into it.
The Academy came out and said that the true cost analysis of just giving the vaccine to break even would be about 28%, which is very similar to what drugstores will say. For them to stay in business there, they have to make about a 28% profit on their pharmaceutical end, or they can't stay in business. So that's pretty similar.
Yes.
Yet we're not making that. We sometimes will get a $3, $4, or $5 above cost. You can't do that.
There needs to be a change and an analysis of all this. I think they should do a study and figure out a better way for the doctors and the insurance companies to get together here.
Well, Massachusetts and a lot of other states went to buying the vaccine, giving it to the doctor. The doctor gives the vaccine, gets a small administration fee, so he doesn't touch the cost of the vaccine. So the practice is not threatened with the huge cost of buying vaccines. In fact, if they wanted to, the insurance companies know who's getting what vaccines, could reimburse by batch payment back to a state agency, so the pediatrician would not be burdened with these huge cost factors.
Yes, and it is a huge burden, and sometimes leads to, people complaining, why don't you have this vaccine, that vaccine, but we try to accommodate everyone and give everybody up to schedule and when vaccines are to be given.
And there are shortages all the time.
There's always shortages, yes.